Sorry if you thought it so, but this is not even a show.
How come no one said anything to me about that stupid vest I was wearing? Oh hey everyone, howdy, it's your host Cowboy Chris, and I'm still waiting to hear back from my best friend Ban and my nemesis Fuck Taylor as I submitted a demo tape to become the third singer in their musical group. My plan is to show up to the audition and rescue Ban, who I believe has been kidnapped. As part of the plan, I had to use a clever disguised name, and so... Oh, I think that's my phone. Hang on, let me get that. Hello, James Christopher speaking.
Hey, James, do you got any Coke?
Sorry, who's this?
Oh, sorry. I always do that. My name is Mike Diarrhea, Mike D for short. I manage Chris Dice, and, listen, we got that demo from you, and I gotta say, do you have any Coke?
No, I don't have any Coke.
What, you fucking cop or something?
No, I just don't have any Coke.
Okay, well, they love the tape. And listen, I'll text you the address, and before you come by, if you could swing by and grab...
And you want me to bring some Coke, right?
Yeah. Do you have any, by the way?
No, I just said I don't have any.
Don't worry about it, but do just come by, and also do bring the Coke.
No, I don't have any.
If you could just drop the Coke off, that's fine.
I'm saying I don't have it.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Okay,
we'll talk to you soon.
This week, we call ChrisX to tell him about his support gang. Plus, a new episode of my stand-up series, No More Than 4. First though, everyone's always wondered why Jim Lockwood and Wayne Dupree hate each other so much. Well, wonder no more, because this shows it.
The Jim Lockwood Show.
Yes!
Where the blind fight the blind.
Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Chris James, and I'm calling from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Hello, Chris. How are you?
You don't know who I am, you don't know anything about me, and you can kiss my white ass. Okay, go on. Just a message to your followers.
We've got your back. That's the truth of it. That's, we support you as a gang. But there's actually, they're working on a movie. It's called The Gangs of Old Media.
Whole lot of gang shit. Gang.
And I need some backstory. Why do you and Wayne Dupree dislike each other?
Here's an email. Okay, let's do this. In fact, I'll publish the emails in JimLockwoodsShow.com after this show. Here's an email from last year. Hey, Wayne, I know that your show is on Red State Talk Radio right before mine. I hear you have a huge following. You have over 100,000 subscribers on Twitter. I was wondering, because most of your listeners listen on Spreaker and not on Red State Talk Radio, if you could promote my show after yours. Just end it by saying, hey, next up, Jim Lockwood Show. Right? No response. I sent that email 4 or 5 times. Then I sent an email that says, hey, Wayne, are you getting my emails, or is this not the right email address? This is what he replied back. Hey, dude. Now, this is no grammar. There's no punctuation. Whatever. Hey, dude, I heard your emails. I know I've tried to help people in this industry before, but burned a lot. I guess he means gotten burned a lot. I once had Weed People Radio Network, and no one wanted to pay to be on my network. I'm tired of helping people in this industry. I mean, I didn't do anything to the guy. All I asked him to do is to promote my show. That's all. I do it to Jeremy's show. I do it to...
Hell, I did it to the cartel before they blocked me on their chat area.
And that's why I got really pissed at Wayne. And then I emailed him back nicely. As you'll see on my JimLockwoodsShow.com, I'll post emails. I said, I'm sorry that people weren't willing to pay for your little We the People radio, but it's not worth paying for. And that's what I think pissed him off. And it's not worth paying for. You ever heard We the People radio, Chris?
No, I've never heard of it.
No one's ever heard of it.
Okay, well, knowing that, Jim, I'm going to go get the Lock Gang people together.
Lock gang, lock gang, lock gang, lock gang, lock gang, lock gang.
Just remember this, okay? Always remember this. I will protect you.
Do you realize that comedy, even though you're not funny, comedy needs to be your forte, not singing?
I will protect you. Will you hang up your sword? Don't let Dupree get you down, 'cause you'll always have the Lock Gang.
That's Chris James. 844 permission 7017 Lock Gang.
Lock gang, lock gang, lock gang, lock gang, lock gang.
But yeah, I will post an email since everyone is wondering about why me and Wayne Dupree don't like one another.
Wayne is so on edge that he's even hanging up on his own supporters.
But I don't know. We gotta quit fighting amongst ourselves somehow.
202, you're live. Go.
You got to do something about Jim Lockwood. He's saying so much, Wayne. You got to clap.
I don't know why he keeps trying.
I don't know. I mean, he got me on the last one. The last one was pretty good. He even
I don't know
called
why
me
he
a
keeps...
jagoff.
I don't know why I keep trying.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the last one was pretty good. The last one was pretty good.
The last one was pretty good.
I mean,
It's got to be boring.
Well, I mean, he has relationships with his mom, so whatever. Well, I mean, he has relationships with his mom, so whatever.
A new episode of my stand-up series, No More Than 4. And I'll say I made a lot of money last year. Like, I made so much money last year. that the federal government taxed my income. Yeah. Thank you. Did you know they could do that, sir? It was shocking, because if you make low income, it's like, the income tax season is a joyous time of the year. The only thing you have to do is you have to not act super excited because they know everyone else is bummed. But really, you pay I would pay no tax, and I would just get a massive income tax return. One year I got a $2,000 income tax return. I was like, I paid $100 in income tax. They're like, just take it. I don't even know where the money comes from. I don't know where they get it from. Oh, I guess from you guys. I knew it was getting to be a bit much, though, because they audited my taxes the 1 year before. They audited, and the reason they said we don't believe someone could survive off of this amount. Yeah, that's a really tough thing to hear because I had. I wasn't lying about the amount of money. It was the correct amount that I put down. They're like, yeah, we crunched the numbers and you should be dead. What? I was like, I thought I was doing okay. They're like, no, very bad. Okay. That's cool. But now I'm excited. I'm a taxpayer, so you can gripe about things and you don't have to feel weird about it. I can real gripe. I'm a taxpayer. First thing I did, I went on cbc.ca and there was a political article. Some old lady was like, as taxpayers, we deserve more. I was like, I think she's right. I'm always careful not to ask where my tax dollar's going because I know I paid so little. I don't want to challenge them to look into it. Because that would really take the wind out of my sails. I was like, where are my tax dollars even going? They're like, yeah, we looked into it. We bought half a sign. Don't call anymore. All right, let's check in with ChrisX as he gets a call from one of his Gen X members, plus a few other calls.
This article from Illinois, a suburb banning semi-automatic weapons.
Unbelievable.
Talk about insanity.
So how do they know? First of all, how do they know who owns them?
Via that.
Talk about insanity.
We got Derek out in California. Derek, thanks for holding. Welcome to the Conservative Cartel.
Thanks, Matt, Chris. Thanks for having me on. I'm a card-carrying Gen Xer. Break it down. Good morning, God bless.
Oh, well, thank you.
Good for you. Thank you.
I was watching a Jim Lockwood show, and I was seeing that the Jim Lockwood gang, they're firing shots at Gen X.
Hell, I did it to the cartel before they blocked me on their chat area.
And I just wanted to say that we have your back, Chris. Jim is a no talent guy. He's not doing anything.
Don't beat up on Jim too bad because he's different. He does his own show and he does his own thing. And I appreciate you guys having our back. You know what? And I think you've touched on something important because you're right. We do have a lot of Gen Xers doing all of those things that we want out of our. I'm gonna get all of that we want.
Talk about insanity.
But the reality is, and Matt, I want to talk about this. There are some Gen Xers out there.
So we're going to head to John in Idaho and see what he wants to talk about. So
Absolutely. Good morning, John. Welcome to the Conservative Cartel. Thanks for holding.
Oh, hi. Good morning, fellas. How you doing?
Hey, we're doing pretty good. Thanks for the call, John. Always good to hear from you. And it's always nice to hear when John joins us. Matt, are you a Gen Xer?
I don't know.
666. Looks like we have Michael in Tennessee. Michael, thanks for holding. Welcome to the Conservative Cartel.
Hey, Chris. Thanks for having me on.
Sure. What's on your mind this morning?
This guy's name is Matlock. You have on?
It is Matt.
It is Matlock. It's a great name, by the way.
There's nothing wrong with Matlock.
The lawyer?
You know, it is what it is. That's my name.
Kind of a stupid name.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, thanks for the call. I appreciate an interesting dialogue.
I know. I mean, look, there's a guy that does this stupid stuff, and this is who we've got this morning.
And away we go.
It is what it is. That's why
you know what I got to say about
phone lines off.
Here's what I got to say about Matlock. Is all I got to say.
I'm actually pretty cool, by the way. Just so you know.
You're all right.
All right, that's the end, and thanks so much for watching. It's really, I guess, and you could share it too, but anyways, this week's comment of the week goes to Internet User for his comment, if I wanted to turn left, or sorry, NASCAR, if I wanted to turn left and I voted for Trump, something like that. You see it, it's on the screen. This week's comment of the week topic is technology. All right, well, that's the end, and if you want more, no, that's all I got.
I don't know. We gotta quit fighting amongst ourselves somehow.